God dang, older. My what if started. Uh, so pretty much I'm gonna be doing what if Naruto was a full Uzumaki. So a couple things I'm gonna be changing is Minato is gonna have another wife. Nah, never mind. I ain't gonna change that. I ain't gonna change that. But Naruto gonna be full Uzumaki, so Minato gonna be full Uzumaki. Only thing that really gonna change about Minato is that Minato is gonna have more chakra. And in this one, Naruto is gonna be having the full Naruto sit inside him. So let's really get to the vid. When Naruto turned 3, the Hokage said, "What if other villagers recognize him? We need to put him in protection now." And then he would do the worst thing possible. Send Naruto to Danzo. Danzo is gonna raise Naruto from the age of 3 to 8, trying to teach Naruto. He will be telling Naruto, he will be like, Naruto, I want you to become a shinobi who works for the leaf. Naruto will say, do I really have to stop being emotional? Because I want to think of you as your father, not as just my sensei. And then Danzo will kind of get a little feeling in his heart. So he'll be like, I won't make him erase his emotions. And then he will still teach Naruto how to be cold-blooded. It will be like a mold. When Naruto put on his mask, he a cold-blooded killer. But when he take his mask off, he the regular Naruto we all love. So it's gonna be like that. And Naruto gonna have a fox mask. So Danzo pretty much gonna get the SEAL team to seal the Naruto completely away until when Naruto turns 4. He gonna say Naruto, it's time to train. So for the first 2 years, for the first 2 years, Danzo would say, Naruto, I'm gonna teach you taijutsu, but I need to ask someone to help you learn taijutsu. And then he would have some scrolls on Uzumaki style taijutsu, intermediate and beginners. He would master all of this within a year and a half. Naruto would say, what do I do now? He would say, well, I need to get you another teacher. Then Naruto would say, what about Mike got a green beast of the leaf? And then Danzo and Guy will have a whole meeting. And then Danzo will be like, you will be doing something very good to the leaf if you will help Naruto. And then Guy will be like, you're talking about the Uzumaki? And then he would say, of course. And then he would say, oh, I know that kid has a hard life and stuff. That's the least I can do. And he would train Naruto for the next 6 months. Naruto mastering all the basics. And one of the intermediate moves being a leaf hurricane. He will actually learn and master the first gate. He will not be able to even touch the second gate. So yeah, we're gonna leave that at that. For the next 2 years, Danzo will say, can we do chakra nature training? And he will do Naruto chakra natures. Naruto will have wind, earth, and water. Throughout the 2 years, Danzo, well, pretty much like half of the time he would have like half. If you had to split like different years up, like say for instance, he'll wait 3 days on wind every week, and then he'll work 2 days on water and earth, basically. So he will mostly spend his time on wind learning straight under Danzo, and then he would get other shinobi, some of his best shinobi to teach Naruto earth and water jutsu. By the time Naruto turned 8, he was not under Danzo care anymore. Danzo said, just please do what's the best for the leaf. In this one, the Uchiha clan is not going to do the Uchiha massacre just yet, because I kind of have some things that I want to do with that. So Naruto asked the Hokage, can he have someone to teach him? And the Hokage would be like, why? I thought you learned from Danzo. Then Naruto would say, it's kind of, and then he would say, just look, Hokage. He would show the Hokage, and he would say, oh, you have a new affinity. He would say, yes, it's for fire. Danzo wouldn't go off the Shisui yet. He would go off the Shisui when Naruto turns 9. He just had a feeling. And Naruto pretty much, he would say, can I get taught by Shisui Uchiha? The Hokage would say, sure. Throughout the year, Naruto would be trying to learn the Uchiha style Halo dance with the sword and multiple fire jutsu. He will learn a multitude of fire jutsu. while trying to learn the Uchiha style healer. Then he will learn it, but he wouldn't fully master it yet. And then he would say, Hokage, I really want to go to my roots. He would go back to the Hokage. And then the Hokage would say, what do you mean, Naruto? And then Naruto said, I need to take a journey to Whirlpool to learn more skills. And then the Hokage would say, sure. Naruto would be on his long journey. One night when he was sleeping, he would get woken up by the sound of growling. He would come out of his tent slowly, because he don't know what he could be looking for. And then he would see wolves everywhere. He would say, whoa, hold. I'm not a threat. I just need to count for the rest of the night. I'm going to leave your territory. And the wolves would say, oh, you are? Naruto would say, you can talk? They would say, of course, we're summoning animals. Naruto would be like, what are summoning animals? And then they would say, summoning contracts. You don't know? And then he would say, what are summoning contracts? And then they would say, summoning animals are pretty much animals that form contracts with people. But I need to tell you about the contracts first. So contracts are basically a blood ritual that both of you put blood on a piece of paper, and the animal becomes your summon. You can summon them in your time of need and help you with different things. And then Naruto would say, okay, so what's a summoning animal? Then he would say, it's different animals that specialize in different things to be able to help their user complete their different goals. Like the slug summon, they are mostly used by healers. While on the other hand, the toad summoners, the toads are mostly used by sages. While the snake summons are usually used by people who are under Orochimaru. And then they would say, oh, okay. And he would say, so you're a wolf? So you're a wolf summon? And they would say, no, werewolf pack summon. And then he would look in the woods. He would see red eyes everywhere. He would say, oh, y'all came deep. And then they would pretty much say, well, yes, we wanted to pretty much learn. We wanted to find us new hunting grounds. And then he would say, oh, I know the perfect place. It's been untouched by it for years. I was just going there just so I can learn a couple things. And then they would say, true. Naruto, on his way to Whirlpool, he would form a bond with the wolves. And then they would eventually become his contract, his wolf pack contract. He would get to Whirlpool. He would say, wolves, there's plenty of stuff you can hunt around here. And then they would say, you're right. And he would say, there's a big abandoned dome. Maybe you could have that as your home. Then they said, thanks, Naruto. Naruto said, sure. And then they said, what are you learning? And they would say, seals. They would say, why? He would say, I'm a Uzumaki. They would say, Uzumaki. And he would say, what's wrong? They would say, we heard of the legendary Uzumaki clan. It took all of the great nations just to defeat them, except for the leaf. And then they would say, and then Naruto would say, oh, I never knew that history. And then they would say, oh, well, sorry for your loss. Naruto would say, no problem. For the first year, Naruto will be learning skills. He'll be at least 2 out of 10 seal master, I'm going to say. Because he's just not getting a hang of seals. Naruto would unlock his Uzumaki chains, and he would be using them. He was going to learn how to use them throughout the 3 years. But one day, he would hear a lot of rustling in one of the houses. He would say, what is that? He would open the door, and then he would be shocked. He would get punched in the face, and he would fall in the river next to the house. And he would say, what did you do that for? Then a girl would walk out with long red hair and glasses. And then she would say, you scared me. Naruto would say, what? What's your name? And then she would pretty much say, my name's Karin Uzumaki. And then Naruto would say, oh, you're an Uzumaki too? And then she said, yeah. Why? And then Naruto said, I'm an Uzumaki. And then she would look at her and she would say, oh, hey. He would say, well, I was just here to train. I'm going to go back to my village after 2 years. And then she would say, can I come? Naruto would say, sure. Throughout the 2 years, Naruto and Karin would train together. Karin is still going to be a great sensory ninja. But she can also have a multitude of water jutsu. She going to have proficient usage of her Uzumaki. So she going to be able to use her Uzumaki chakra chains pretty good. And she going to be a 2 out of 10 cell master. Naruto going to have everything I said he had, but by the time he gets to the village, he going to be an 8 out of 10 cell master. He going to come back to the village with a girl, and they going to say, oh, you're back, demon. And then Naruto will say, I don't have time for this. He will body flicker, being taught by Sisui how to do it. He will body flicker to the Hokage's office with Karin on his back, because when he got there, he said, do you know how body flicker? She would say no. He would say, get on my back. I'm gonna take you to the Hokage. She would blush a little because she kind of has taken a liking to Naruto, if you know what I'm saying. Like, she kind of have a crush on him. So when they got to the Hokage's office, he would say, who is this child with you, Naruto? He would say, oh, her name, she's a Uzumaki. Her name is Karin Uzumaki. And then he would say, what village is she from? He would say, I saw her on my training trip in a Whirlpool village. The Hokage would say, are you sure, Naruto? Are you sure she's not an enemy ninja? Karin would say, I've been in that Whirlpool village a couple months after Naruto. I left the village I was in because they did this, and she would pull up her arm, and then Naruto would say, "Sad Hokage." She has a special ability. If you bite her, you can heal yourself instantly. And then Hokage said, "Oh my!" He would hold his mouth. He would say, "I never seen anyone treat a child this badly since Naruto." And then she would say, "Naruto told me about his hard life." And then Naruto would say, "She can have my bedroom. She can have my other bedroom." And then Hokage would say, "Are you sure?" Naruto would say, "Yeah." The Hokage really don't have a problem with it because he like, I'm an old man, bro. I don't been through life. I know ain't no 13-year-olds gonna be doing nothing. And they ain't gonna be kissing or nothing. And they probably don't even like each other. I think Naruto still got that crush on that pink haired girl, Sakura. And then Naruto will be back in the village. Everybody will look like the demon's back. And then a shadow clone was still back at the Hokage's office. He would be talking to the Hokage about how he learned the secret of the shadow clone and when is the entrance exam, can Karin come and stuff. Hokage would say yes, yes, and yes. Well, he would tell him when and yes and yes. He would tell Naruto it's gonna happen in a week. Yes, you may do it, and yes, Karin may enter. And then he would get all these memories. He would say, "Oh, Karin, can you? Do you want to become a ninja here?" And then she would say, Sure, Naruto-kun." And he would say, "Naruto-kun, well, okay, Karin." And then Karin would be like, "Oh, I think I came on." And then Karin would be like, "Wow, I think I came on too hard." So when Naruto got back to the classroom, Sasuke would be like, "The dope's back." Everybody would start laughing. Karin would be looking like, "Naruto's a dope?" And then Naruto would be like, "Ha ha ha. I was always stronger than you, Sasuke. That's why you mad, ain't it? That's why you mad." And then Sasuke would be like, "What, Naruto? What you want to do?" Naruto would be like, "Don't play, bro. You might have got taught by Itachi, but that was light training. I actually got taught by Shisui how to do the Uchiha style Halo dance." And then Sasuke would say, "What? Yo, Shisui died." Naruto would say, "What?" Sasuke would say, "The whole Uchiha clan died." Naruto said, "I've been gone that long? Wow, why did it happen?" And then Naruto would say, "Okay." Oroku would say, "Who is she?" She would say, "This is Karin Uzumaki. I saw her on one of my journeys, and the Hokage let her into the village. He said that she can take the classes." And then Oroku would say, "Oh, fine by me." And then her and Naruto would take the classes. She would be the rookie of the year for the girls, while Naruto the rookie of the year for the boys. Oroku would say, "Wow." Naruto the rookie of the year. Sasuke would say, "Fight me for rookie of the year." Naruto would say, "It's pointless." Sasuke would try to hit Naruto. Naruto would say, "Great breakthrough." He would hit Sasuke and then he would say, "So weak. It's not even one of my strongest jutsu." Sasuke would try to hit Naruto. Naruto would say, "Water bomb jutsu." And then a water bomb would blow up right under Sasuke, getting Sasuke soaked. Then he would say, "Fireball jutsu." And then Sasuke would say, "Fireball jutsu." Both of them cancel each other out. Naruto would say, "Earth style, helping hand jutsu." And then the helping hand would grab Sasuke's legs. And then Sasuke would be like, "Let me go, Naruto." And Naruto would say, you're weak. It's not my fault." And then all the boys would be laughing at Sasuke. All the girls would be like, "Don't do that to our Sasuke-kun." They tried to hit Naruto, and then Karin got in the way and pushed out and got hit. Naruto said, "Why would you do that?" They said, she got in the way." Naruto said, "Oh, that's right, ain't it?" Naruto would say, "Uruka, move." Uruka would say, "What are you going to do?" Naruto would say, "Sacred Uzumaki technique." Chakra train. Restriction. And then a whole bunch of chakra chains would come on the girls. and restrict them. He would say they're gonna go in about a couple minutes, Soroka. He would pick up Karin, take her to the medic. He would say, "Please help this girl. I found her hurt." And then them not knowing that Karin's with Naruto, they would help her willingly. Naruto would pick up and say, "I'm gonna take her home." They would say, "No, demon." Then he would say, "Okay, the Hokage told me to get her." Then they would say, "Oh, okay, demon." And Naruto would be like, "I don't care if you call me a demon. Like, nigga, do it look like I care? I don't. And then that will pretty much be it for this video. That's it for the video. Someone actually recommended this. I've been trying to do this what if a lot of different times, but I could never find out like the storyline that I really wanted it to happen. Because the storyline, I wanted him to have the Rinnegan, but then it wouldn't fit because he wouldn't really be able to learn how to use the Rinnegan because people who use the Rinnegan are all the way in the Rain Village. And then they most likely not going to have no scrolls to help him use it because the Rinnegan is so rare. So we have to go to the Uzumaki clan, and then by then, most of the scrolls are going to be ripped up. So it wouldn't kind of make sense to give him the Rinnegan, but I am going to give him a Dojutsu. Most of the time I get him a Sharingan. I'm thinking about getting him a Byakugan, but then I don't really think Naruto would fit with a Byakugan. So I'm still thinking if I should even give him a Dojutsu at all. But slow down. That's pretty much it for this what if. Anime Quay, I'll catch you later. Maybe tomorrow, maybe today. He'll make another vid. I just play. My name ain't Anime Quay no more. It's Quay the Sage Kage. You're my villagers and shinobi. So you already know. I'm gonna pretty much bring another banger video for my villagers and shinobi. If you want to be my official shinobi, subscribe to the channel. You can stay as a villager. I just hope you even like my videos. Just watch them for me then. If you don't want to subscribe, just watch them. Like the video. It helps my video spread through YouTube. If you don't want to subscribe, you don't got to. I hate saying subscribe, like, comment. It's so cringy to me. I just don't even like saying it. But like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, you guys, for giving me all the support I need. See you later.